adding on a new job, you will select the menu using the 3 lines and click New Job. This will then bring up the screen to enter all your details for your consignment. The first thing you need to do is enter in your consignment number. So this is a reference that means something to you. You can then add in a customer reference 1 or 2. That's completely up to you if you have more than one reference against a consignment. You'll then want to select a service level, which you have your options all on here from a drop down. What you will notice is that the delivery date is dictated by the service level you've selected based on the collection date. You'll then need to add and select your consignment type, so that will be non-hazardous, Amazon delivery, or a hazardous delivery. Next, you will need to put in your delivery address. So your collection address should be populated with your collection address details. If you want this amending, please do let us know. Otherwise, you can amend it yourself to what you want the collection address to be. For the delivery address, you can either type this in, or you can select an address from your address book by using the magnifying glass. Your addresses will then display. You can then use the filter button to filter to the relevant address. You can search by a number of different options. However, we would recommend using contains, as you can then type anything contained within the address. Click the filter button, and this should then filter to the address that contains anything that you have just typed. Just click on the address, we'll select the address, and we'll populate the details in the delivery address for you. Select whether the delivery requires any time request, and by doing this, we have a new section, time type. So if it is just a 9 to 5 delivery, it will add that in as a day as default. If you require a specific time delivery, you will select from the drop down what option you need. For example, you can select fixed and state the time the delivery is required. Or you might have an AM delivery, which it then auto-populates the times for an AM. Any collection instructions or delivery instructions, you would type in the relevant box. Making sure you have all the relevant information to go with those notes. Moving on, you will then want to select the pallet details. So you will notice that you can hover over an I next to each pallet definition, which will tell you what you are allowed as a full, half or quarter pallet, with the maximum weight you can add in. You will see that once you've typed in all the details, it will auto calculate the total quantity, spaces and weight. You will then move on to any relevant surcharges. You will notice that the timed delivery surcharges are all greyed out. So you can see AM delivery here has got ticked yes, as you have previously selected a Dell time type of AM. If you then need any additional surcharges, for example, a small vehicle, you would just select the drop down to yes. You will then click OK. Should there be any information that is missing, this will be indicated, and you can then go back and complete the missing information. If your consignment was a hazardous consignment, we will just demonstrate how that will work differently. So you will go back to the consignment type and you will select that it is a hazardous delivery. You will notice straight away there is a pop-up requesting for the hazardous details. You will click the plus symbol to add a new hazardous line. This will then request the UN number, which you can click in the box and start typing the relevant number. Select the UN number that relates to your goods. And again, select from the relevant drop-down. This will then give you some more pop-up boxes that need to be completed. At a minimum, we need to know number of packages, package weight, type of package, and unit of measure. It will total the net weight for you automatically. Select from the drop-down the relevant type of package. And the unit of measure. Then click Save. If you have more than one UN number to a consignment, you would click the plus button to add the next UN number and do the process again. That is then everything that is needed to complete a consignment. You will then scroll back down to the bottom, click OK. Your consignment has been saved when the details from the order number and the delivery address have disappeared.